The room seems to be growing, but it's crushing me. On the filthy rug, the Formica coffee table appears to be crawling towards me as a flat, tripod insect. In a corner of the living room between two shriveled bouquets, nightly shadows yellowed by the lampposts cover Matsukosi's painting of Jeanne, naked, wearing socks. Underneath, the mustard velvet sofa bought second-hand on leboncoin.fr still bears the marks of your finger, of your neck perhaps, or of your dried slobber, like jelly fixing the fabric. You'd sometimes run your fingers through it, drawing volutes with the tip of your nails. A few books, more or less selected in a half-empty library. You forgot the Gabriel Orozco catalog that I had selfishly bought you for your birthday. How long before I managed to refill the shelves? Should I take off a few down to the cellars so as not to confront that hideous nakedness? You're not coming back. I turn over the objects surrounding me, in my mind, caressing their sides in a cubic fashion. Exploded view, 3D modeling, they ooze off your touch. I see you changing the water in the vase, pushing the portable chair to open the window, cursing at the heat of the last days of June. You left to dry a cleaner ticket behind as well as an old pair of Vans with sole that went green after that afternoon we spent in André Citroën Park. In the IKEA salad bowl, I make out an avocado blackened by the weight of apricots sitting on top. I think of denying you, but the apartment that guided your breath between its walls remains. I stare at the grey-blue trace left by the influence, the repeated friction of your ass against the kitchen wall. Not enough room to work between the fridge and the gas cooker, you were saying, imitating Maite from the cooking channel. You'd make me laugh. You'd reenact the scene when our friends came over for dinner. Now the stain terrifies me. I imagine the warmth that the synthetic fibers of your stretched trousers left on the render next to the workbench, but also what you take with you. Tiny bits of lemon acrylic paint, wiggling your buttocks like the erosion of pilgrims on the way to Compostela. I will remove it, but you take me with you. What are you doing? Who are you seeing? Probably Justine and Patricia, over a Moscow box Planet Sushi's World Cup deal. They're helping you making out your next lover's face in the soy sauce stains at the bottom of the thermoform tray. Who do you see? Benjamin? Pascal may be your Renault, why not? His beard, merging with his hipster haircut, is recognizable in the greenish wasabi line. Patricia drowns her last sushi. Renault disappears. And you forget about me. The news spreads like a wart in the eyes of the world. I get a few condolences texts, from the too close not to say anything, / not enough to call type. Some try their hand at a painful messenger conversation, punctuated with more or less appropriate gifts. I dread the next opening, and my mother's probably going to invite me for some milanesas in the suburbs. It's my third coffee, half-heartedly made from the machine. A Carte d'Or plastic capsule, cheaper than Nespresso. The heated component of the resinous polymer sailed through my bowels, molded from inside like a waxed sculpture by the Sicilian Gaetano Giulio Zumbo. Petrified arteries, plastic hearts, 6 continents, obese solitary waste adrift. I drag myself out into the street, my fists clenched in the pockets of my houndstooth jacket. Exilmans. No seat available in the wagon. Alma Marceau. I beat some Russian guy to a folding seat by crushing his shoulder. Intermittent 4G. Jan's latest music video. Actors who ruined their Hollywood career with one role. What went wrong with Justice League at the box office? The trailer of Eric Romer's Percival the Welsh, starring Fabrice Lucchini, obsessed with the idea of kissing virgins. Hashtag MeToo. Hashtag Chrétien de Troyes. Hashtag Courtly Love. Hashtag I will erase you, but you take me with you. In the Pyrénées-Orientales, villagers cover their heads and bust with a grayish sheepskin. They smear their faces and arms with soot, looking to daub the faces of young girls with black. Marked, soiled, impregnated by bear men. Back to black face. Hashtag I will erase you, but you take me with you. At the San Francisco Zoo, primatologist Penny Patterson cries, mourning the death of Coco, the talking gorilla. Penny sad. Penny sad. Penny cries. In the concrete chamber/laboratory, Mike and Carlos strap the inanimate animal tight under the armpits. Mike kicks away a deflated basketball that had fallen off a shelf riddled with children's stickers. Carlos switches on the winch, which laboriously pulls a still and motionless Coco across the corridor. Mike goes next to his colleague to tip the hairy mass onto a forklift truck. Unable to move the animal on the wooden slats, they proceed to strap its feet and arms and neck again. Carlos presses the green button one more time, and the mechanical rumble blends together with the crunching of bones muffled by fur. Penny sad. Penny sad. Penny cries. Miroménil, I change lines. Garibaldi, I get off. I eat a pain au chocolat on the way to school. Some textbooks lying on cluster tables float beneath the neon lights of the school library. Hashtag MeToo. Hashtag Chrétien de Troyes. Hashtag Courty Love. Emmanuel offers coffee, and I don't dare to say no. Silence before the interclass gong. Tom slams the school library door. I see the two Amandines, Carole and Fabrice, behind the window. I put my jacket down over a Rabon-Mort Repro, next to a Jacques Le Goff. Will I bump into you in the teacher's lounge? Silence before the interclass gong. The bilingual edition of The Story of the Grail, the Percival novel, remains open on a map after yesterday's workshop. The facsimile of the equestrian armorial of the Golden Fleece covers a few images of the Knight of the Lion, laminated glossy prints of the Bibliothèque Nationale de France manuscripts. YVain meets the wild man. YVain throws water from the magic fountain onto the front steps. YVain kills the Ginger Knight. YVain loves the Lady of Landuc, spouse of the Red. YVain promises. YVain forgets. YVain becomes the wild man. A. B. B. A. B. 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 A. YVain, mout fût hors oubliant. Il ne te put être souvenir que tu deusses revenir à madame au bout de l'an. Jusqu'aux jours de la Saint-Jean te donna elle de respi. Et tu lui en tel d'espi que on que puis ne t'en membra. Bye.